Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be putting in some more hair extensions. I've actually got some from a different company this time. It's Amazing Beauty. And I have to say, they look really good. They're like really affordable, but they're really good extensions. So I have actually taken them out of the packaging already because I have toned them. They did arrive a little bit on the yellow side, I would say. Obviously my hair is quite ashy, so I have had to tone them just with some diluted purple shampoo. I use I think it's Bold Unique. I get it off Amazon, but it's so good. So yeah, I just kind of pop a little bit of that in a bowl with some water, and then kind of dip them in there very quickly, mind, and then I run them under cold water afterwards and just leave them to dry. So I have already done that, but the packaging looks like this. So they come presented in a really cute little kind of pull-out box like this, and then inside the box obviously you get your hair, so one of these, and then there's also a really cute little clip in there as well. You can never have too many of those. And there's also a card, so they're actually attached to the card to begin with so that you can make sure that the colour matches right. Obviously if it's not, you can return it. So I have toned them, and they might be a little bit off because I also did tone my hair last night as well. But yeah, I'm sure they'll blend once they're all in. And not only that, not being funny, once I've washed my own hair a few times, you know, the kind of the purple hue will have washed out as well, and they'll blend a lot better. So as you can see, my own hair is broken. Yeah, as I explained in my last video, I did actually go to a new hairdresser because I moved house, and she ruined my hair. She put a high lift, I normally had it bleached at the root, and she put a high lift colour on, saying that it would kind of be better for my hair. And from here, as you can see, I've literally got like chunks at the front here. This has grown quite a lot since. This was right up here, like the same length as my fringy bit. But yeah, it just all broke off in the bowl when she washed it off, which I was mortified about, but yeah. She said it was one of those things. Yeah, and I'm not really argumentative or, you know, one for confrontation. So, yeah, I kind of just left and, well, paid and left, and that's that. But to be honest with you, I've kind of lost my trust in hairdressers since, which is such a shame because I'm sure, you know, you shouldn't tar them all with the same brush. But, you know, these things happen and it does kind of, you know, scare you. So in the meantime, I have just removed, I've been kind of, when I've had my hair shorter, I've just been putting some extensions at the front here and kind of cutting them the same length as the rest of my hair, which has worked quite well. But obviously, you know, I do like longer hair sometimes too, so that's what we're going to do today. Anyway, so I'm going to kind of do a shortish video of me putting them in just so that you can see. I've done many videos with like longer tutorials and things about how I fit my own tape-in extensions. But yeah, I'll just show you roughly. But the main thing I'm going to show you today is the hair itself, you know, the quality of it, how it looks when it's all fitted. So I have to say, yeah, like I said before, these seem really good quality. They're very affordable. And yeah, the quality is amazing. It really is. I think I've got a discount code as well. I can't remember. But if I have, I'll pop it down below. I'm pretty sure I have. So this is a 1-pack. And I have to say, look, it's really thick and really nice, you know, from root down to tip. It's, you know, cuticle correct. If I show you just the one. So that's one piece there. It is really nice hair. So there's a couple of ways you can fit hair extensions. Some people like to use the fold over method. Personally, I like to use the back-to-back method. So the fold over method will be, you have a tape here, which you remove. As you can see, they're really thin. And then you can kind of put your hair in between the glued bits and then fold it and kind of sandwich it in like that. Personally, I prefer to use the back-to-back method because I just find it easier, to be quite honest with you. So I use one like that. Obviously, I'll show you, you know, when I do them, but sort of stick one like that, lift it up, and then put the other one underneath. So the hair's kind of trapped in the middle. They're really easy to remove as well. I've been using the C22 remover, which I find so effective, and I just sit there in the evening kind of watching TV, and yeah, just kind of do it in front of the telly, and you don't really think about it then. But yeah, honestly, that is such good stuff. If I can find it, I'll pop that link down below for you as well. So you work kind of in 3 sections, so the back and then the 2 sides. So I start at the back. I do tend to put quite a lot in at the back, and I do have this, you know, what I said before. So it has kind of gone all round here as well, although obviously most of my breakage is here, as you can see, but I do have some kind of shorter bits at the back here. So I do kind of, as I get towards the top, I just put less hair in so it kind of blends a bit better. But I start from the nape and then work my way up to the top, almost in like a triangle sort of shape. And then I do the 2 sides after that. Obviously, these are real human hair as well, so treat them like you do your own hair. I find that I can get kind of 2 months out of them before, you know, I need to remove them. But yeah, I mean, as long as you look after them, they'll last you really well. I have had like 3 months out of them in the past, but you know, by the time I went to take them out, they were like hanging out. So what I do is, as I say, I'll start from the nape. So I'm going to section, just kind of use the clip really, and just section a bit from the bottom so that you've got like a little bit of hair poking through. I'll show you in a minute. But you've got a little bit of hair kind of poking through underneath, just in case you want to wear it up, and then it'll cover the tapes. It's really hard to show you the back. I always say this because, yeah, for obvious reasons, really. Obviously, I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of gauging and hoping it's as straight as possible. I know it's not going to be perfect, but try and get it as straight as I can. All right, I think we're good. So I'm going to go with 2 at the back there. So I've already taken my tapes off ready. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here. So starting on this side, I kind of, because I'm doing the back, I kind of feel where the parting is, and then take my tape, not on the parting, but kind of as close as I can get it. And give it a kind of a light squish, and then, as I say, I take this and kind of lift it up and just make sure that there's no loose hairs in there, and then take the other piece and sandwich that to the other one. And once I've got that in place, I just give it a really good squish. You can get these tools that you can use, like a clampy thing to squish them, but to be honest with you, I've always just used my fingers and it's worked, you know, just as well. I'm going to do the same, but one just next to it now. So like that. So I'm sure they're not absolutely perfect in position, but as I say, it's quite tricky doing it on your own hair. So the next thing I'm going to do is, as I say, just kind of move up in a triangle. I'm going to do the back, and then when I come to do the side, I will show you then. So all I'm doing is the same thing, but as I use them, I kind of do a brick weave method, which is, let me just grab a couple of these. So as I say, I sandwich them back to back. So if you can imagine, these are 2 pieces sandwiched. So those are the 2 pieces that I've got at the back there. And then when I go over the top, or the one above, I don't want to kind of put them directly over, because you're going to get a bulk at the back. So what you want to do is kind of go here, so in between. and do that as you reach the top. So all the way up, you're going to kind of go almost alternating like that, because you'll find that if you do that, they'll sit a lot kind of a flatter to the head and you won't get that big bulk at the back or the sides. So yeah, so as I say, I'm just going to kind of release a little layer at a time and just work my way all the way until I get up towards the crown. Okay, so the back is all now in. They were really easy to put in. You know, the tapes were really nice and sticky, like the perfect amount of sticky. Yeah, that's about all I can say really. But we're going to move on to the side now. So for the side, I'm going to take it from kind of just above my ear. So we're going to go from here like that. So I'm just going to put one piece here, and I want this one to go kind of just behind my ear. I don't want it to go on it because especially when they grow out, they can get a little bit kind of irritating. So again, it's a lot easier to do here. But yeah, just kind of just below where the parting is, give it a squish. And take my other bit. Oh, it's not quite even, but that's all right. And then just like the back, I am going to work up towards the top, probably till I get to about there. Like that, and then obviously sandwich them and then work my way up to the top. So I'm going to be doing that on both sides, and then I'll come back and show you when it's all done. Right, so we're all done now. Oh, this hair is so nice. Honestly, it's really good. I used every single piece, which was 200 grams in total, so 4 packs, and it looks so good. The colour match is actually perfect. It looks really good. I did take a razor and just kind of did a little bit of face framing around the front just here. So I'll sit up a bit and show you. So just kind of around there. I just like to do that. I think it looks more natural. Also did a little bit of razoring on the actual lengths as well, just to kind of blend it in a little bit more. You'll see the back. I don't often wear it, well, I don't ever wear it straight when I've got extensions in, because I do kind of have, as I say, this kind of short bit around the top, and it's a lot more obvious when it's straight. When it's curly or wavy, I don't tend to, you know, it's not as obvious, it blends better. But yeah, really nice, absolutely love it. And the hair is so thick and beautiful. So trimmed the ends. I probably took about 1 inch off of the ends. I'll show you in length shots, it'll be easier. But yeah, honestly, it is beautiful hair, really, really nice. And I can honestly say that I feel like this is actually going to last really well too, because it just feels amazing quality. As I say, it was affordable, but the quality feels so good. I can't stop touching it, it's so soft. So yeah, I mean, I've tried a lot of hair extension brands in my time, but yeah, this is definitely, I would say, one of the better quality brands that I've tried. So yeah, I could have probably done, as typical, one extension would have done it on this side here, just to go underneath my fringe here and more towards the front, because I just feel like this little gap here is a little bit further back than this one. I might just get, you know, 5 pieces or something, just so I can stick that one just there. But apart from that, yeah, I had plenty. So as always, I will link the product shown in today's video in the description box below for you, along with a discount code if I have one as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!